Hey, do you like train journey? Well, there are very few people who do not like traveling by railways. It is the cheapest and most convenient means of transport to meet your destination. Train ride provides a unique travel experience that offers spectacular views of scenery such as dense forest, meadows, rivers, mountains, etc. However, as you travel through it, there are many routes that are very dangerous and can make you spellbound. These train rides are available around the world, with some providing stunning views and some offering unsafe tracks. Welcome to our channel, Data is Everything. Today we will discuss the top 5 dangerous and thrilling train routes in the world that you must visit once in your life. So stay with us till the end to find out the most thrilling and dangerous rail tracks in the world. Let us start with 5. Devil's Nose Train, Ecuador. A section of the Trans-Andean Railroad that runs from Alausi to Sabambe uses the Devil's Nose Train. As noted by Lonely Planet, one of the greatest and most daring engineering feats the world has seen is the Devil's Nose Train. They were not incorrect, and you can feel it during the journey. The construction of the train line began in 1872, and it was completed in 1905. It connected parts of the northern coast with Ibarra, Quito, the Andean region and continued south to Cuenca. Some of these sections are no longer in service, but the main road from Quito to Guayaquil was renovated in 2007. This road is so dangerous that many individuals died building it. 4,000 Jamaicans and other employees constructed this portion of the railroad. It is estimated that 2,000 of them died from the dangers of the landscape, diseases, and plagues while constructing this Devil's Nose train section of the railroad. Doesn't it sound horrifying? 4. Cumbus and Toltec Scenic Railroad, New Mexico. Constructed in 1880, this narrow-gauge railroad connected the towns of Chama, New Mexico, and Antonio, Colorado. There are major threats waiting for travelers here. In the United States, there is no other railway rising so high in the mountains, so untrained visitors are guaranteed to be kind of dizzy and emotional. Mineral deposits were already completely exhausted in the middle of the 20th century. For many years, the railroad was ignored. But it got a new facility pretty fast. Oil fields near Farmington have been found. The railroad was gradually enlarged to be used not only for industrial purposes. At present, the total length of the railway line is approximately 103 kilometers, and both local residents and thrill-hungry visitors regularly use it. 3. Train to the Clouds, Argentina. Tren a los Nubes, or Train to the Clouds, is one of the world's highest railways, situated 4,000 meters above sea level in the Andes. At an altitude of 1,187 meters, it starts its journey from the city of Salta in Argentina. The train travels 217 kilometers during the 16-hour journey and climbs a whopping 3,000 meters. It crosses 29 bridges, 12 viaducts, 21 tunnels, swoops through 2 wide loops and 2 switchbacks. The name Train to the Clouds was derived from the various clouds frequently seen under bridges and around slopes. The route was laid down in the 1920s by American engineer Richard Fontaine Maury, who was in charge of the project. A singular structure assisted by bridges, tunnels, viaducts, spirals and zigzags was planned. By driving back and forth parallel to the slope of the mountain, the zigzags allow the train to ascend the mountain. The train was originally built to service the area's borax mines, carrying goods from the coast of Chile to northwestern Argentina via the Andes Mountains. 2. White Pass and Yukon Route, Alaska. White Pass and Yukon Route Railroad is a national historic engineering landmark, and carries some 400,000 passengers a year. This vintage train lends a glimpse into history, as well as a wide panorama of natural beauty from the vantage point of a 3,000-foot climb over 20 miles of track. Though an attraction in and of itself, the train also acts as an access point to several hiking trails, including the Chilcot Trail and the Trail to the Lawton Glacier. The White Pass Railroad was built in 1898 during the Klondike Gold Rush, by would-be miners making their way to the gold fields in the Yukon. Unfortunately, by the time the railroad was finished, the gold rush was over. 1. Georgetown Loop Railroad, USA. The Georgetown Loop Railroad was one of Colorado's first visitor attractions. This spectacular stretch of 3 feet (914 millimeters) narrow-gauge railroad, built by the Georgetown, Breckenridge and Leadville Railway, was completed in 1884 and considered an engineering marvel for its time. The thriving mining towns of Georgetown and Silver Plume lie 2 miles apart in the steep, narrow canyon of Clear Creek in the Rocky Mountains west of Denver. Engineers designed a corkscrew route that traveled nearly twice that distance to connect them, slowly gaining more than 600 feet (183 meters) in elevation. The route included horseshoe curves, grades of up to 4%, and 4 bridges across Clear Creek, including the massive Devil's Gate High Bridge. These were the 5 thrilling and dangerous rail routes around the world. Do let us know in the comments which of these have you visited, or planning to visit in your next journey. That was all for today's video. Thank you for watching. Data is everything. Like, share and subscribe for more amazing videos.